Hi there everybody, it's Martin Twycross here with another video short, bringing you practical down-to-earth teachings on mediumship and development without the fluff. Today's video is part of a series on children in spirit, and the topic of today's video is, are they close to us? Are your loved ones in spirit close to you? This is part of a talk that I did for Helping Parents Heal on children in spirit, and whilst the focus of the talk was on children in spirit, practically all of what I'm talking about today applies to all of your loved ones in spirit. So in particular, I want to talk about, are your loved ones around you? Are they aware of your thoughts and the words you speak to them? Are they aware of the events that have happened since their passing? Are you able to feel your loved ones close around you? Are you able to meet them in your dreams? And can you learn to communicate with your loved ones the way that a medium does? So those are a few of the things I want to talk about in today's video. In bringing this video, I offer you my best understanding. What I teach may be different from what others teach. If what I say does resonate with you, then go with it. If it doesn't, feel free to let it go. But if this sounds of interest, then do stay with me. So let me talk now about, are children in spirit close to us? Are your children close to you? And the simple answer is yes. Are they around you? Yes. You have that bond of connection, that bond of love. They're not going to forget about you. They're not going to ignore you. They care about you. They love you. You're an important part of their life. You will always be an important part of their life. And they take an interest in you just as you take an interest in them. They are around you. As I say, they're around us, myself included. Most people are not aware of them. Most people are not always able to perceive the spirit world and are not aware of them. Is your child aware of your thoughts? Absolutely. Can you speak to your child and can they hear? You can, and they do, but it's not the physical voice that they're hearing, it's the thoughts, it's the energy of the thoughts. And when they draw close to you, they see within your energy field what's happening in your life. They know what you're thinking about. They know what's going on because it's all there stored within your energy. We talk about psychics being able to read the aura of a person here upon the earth. And it's the same with spirit draw close to you. They can see within your energy if you're happy, sad. They can see what's troubling you, what's not. They know what you're thinking about. They sense within your energy whether you're thinking of them. When you think of them, that thought is received, it's transmitted, it's received. They come close. Do they know how much you love them? Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. How could they not? You don't have to keep telling them they know. But if you want to talk to them and tell them that, absolutely, they know. Does your child know what has happened since their passing? Do they know what has happened in your life since the passing? Do they know what goes on in the family? Absolutely. Why wouldn't they? They see into this world that is clearly as we can watch other people in our lives here. We don't see their world. Unfortunately, that is hidden to us because we are here in the physical. But they can see from their perspective into this world. They can blend with us and they can check out what is going on in our lives through our energy, through our thoughts. And, whenever anything challenges and happen, they will know about it. They will know about it. So they know what's happening with the family. They know that their brother or sister graduated. They know that dad's got a new job or a promotion. They know that grandma's not feeling too good at the moment and needs a bit of upliftment, a bit of help. They know all these things. And they will do their best to help as much as they can from the spirit world. People ask me, I feel as if my child is around me. I cannot prove it, but I just feel I have this sense, this knowing, this sense that they're there. Could that be the case? And the answer is absolutely. Of course, those who you love from spirit, not just children, but those you love from in the spirit world will draw close to you. Especially when you think of them, they will be close. Whether you can feel it or not depends a great deal upon how developed you are with your psychic senses, how developed you are with your sixth sense, your psychic and mediumistic abilities. So we can sense our loved ones close to us, but sometimes we cannot sense them close to us, but it doesn't mean they're not there. Just because you don't feel them there, it doesn't mean they're not. Nobody can tell you, no, they're not there because you didn't feel it. They are. It's just that we're not necessarily always able to perceive it. And some people say to me, well, I meet my child regularly in my dreams. And is that real? I'm in my dream, I'm with my child, they're there. And when I wake up, it's like, wow, what a dream. But was it real? And I say, If it feels like any normal regular dream and you wake up and within a few minutes it's gone and it's lost, then maybe it wasn't. But if it feels special, if it lasts, if it gives you a sense of healing, comfort, upliftment, then it's real. I believe we meet our loved ones in our dreams and it has a different feel, a different energy, and it's powerful. And we have spent that time with them. Even though when we come back to this dense earthly life, it falls away from our mind. We lose that connection with the dream state. But it's said when we're in our dream state, we often return to our true spiritual nature and we can then reconnect with our loved ones in our dreams. So absolutely, it's real. You can. And some people say, well, can I learn, if you're a medium and you can connect to people's loved ones, can I then learn to connect with my own loved ones in the spirit world? Can I learn to speak with my own children? Can I talk to my own loved ones 24/7? And if I'm honest, that's where I hit a point where I go, now we have a difficulty. If I'm honest, and I have to be honest, now I would love to connect 24/7 with my own loved ones in spirit. My mum and dad are both in spirit. I have a lot of loved ones in spirit. And I would love to spend some time with those I truly care about within the spirit world and chat with them. Just, have an hour chatting with my loved ones in the spirit world. That would be fabulous. But I can't. Even though I'm a medium, even though I can work for other people, even though I can get excellent evidence for other people and bring through messages from their loved ones, with myself it's harder. And I did a video on my YouTube channel about why it's a lot harder. Some people took it to mean that I said it was impossible, but it's not. I'm aware of my own loved ones drawn close to me. I'm aware of, if you like, what they wish to communicate in the biggest picture. But the detail I can't get into with it for multiple reasons. Multiple reasons is I'm too emotionally involved. Another reason is that my own desires, needs can overtake and colour and impose. I would love to chat. I would love them to tell me things, but my own memory of them can bring a message that they would bring. My own knowledge of them can recreate information about them, and it becomes challenging then. I can't prove it's really happening to me, and that is the problem. And many people come to courses or workshops or classes and say, I've come so that I can link with my son, my daughter in spirit. And what I say is, we can learn to develop your psychic awareness. We can learn to develop your sensitivity and awareness so that you're aware more when they're around you. You can be much more aware of them when they're close to you. But you will probably, if I'm honest, never reach a point where you're able to have a conversation. And whenever we work with the spirit world, even as mediums, it's not a conversation. I'm not talking to them, asking them questions, and they're giving me answers back. When I work with spirit, I send my thoughts to them, and they impress me with their thoughts. It's a mind-to-mind flow. So the problem I have with my own loved ones that you would encounter with your own is that we send our thoughts to them, but what we receive back, it could easily be created by our own imagination, and it can easily be coloured by our own emotions, our own needs, and our own desires. So I'd love to tell you that if you do this course, or here's a course for you, I'll generate one tomorrow, and I can make you all talk to your loved ones. I would be doing you a disservice to say that would happen. I'm not saying you can't be aware of them. I'm not saying you can't receive their thoughts. I'm saying it's just a little bit harder than it is for when we're working with other people, because the gift of mediumship is to be used in service to others, I believe. So we need to understand, depending upon their age, obviously, because when they move to the spirit world, their mind is still the age that it is when they were here. But having said that, they will be able to draw close to you and be able to work through your memory of it and see it through your eyes and your experience of it. And they will know what you loved about it. They will know what you did for them through your energy. So even if they're at an age where they wouldn't necessarily be able to comprehend it at the moment of passing, they can get it through your understanding as well. So if they are of an age where they can understand, then yes, they can come and be present at their funeral service. They will be aware of what's being said about them. They will be aware of what's taking place. But if they're of an age where that's a little bit challenging and maybe you would not want to be there, then as they mature and grow in their minds in the spirit world, they can then return to that and see it. And all of their life, if you like, is visible to be viewed within the spirit world. Each one of us gets to view how we've lived our lives and view everything about our lives. So they will be able to get that through their loved one's view of it, their loved one's sight of it, their loved one's understanding of it. And they will know what you did for them, absolutely. So with mediumship, we have to learn to do it from the spirit world. Just as somebody here has to train their minds to blend with spirit, then they have to learn to work with the mind of a medium. So we often feel when someone's an experienced communicator, it's easy, it just flows. But when they're not, it's a bit hit and miss. And so we can sense whether they've been well trained or had the experience of it or not. But I guess for them to connect with us here, your loved ones, the thing they would want you to know is, I'm around you, I'm here, I want you to be aware of me. And I guess they will get frustrated that you don't necessarily pick them up. You know, they're around you, they can see you, they're trying to connect with you and you can't connect with them, and they'll be like, So maybe they'll go and play with your TV or iPad or phone, or start playing with your lights, and you go, oh, my loved one's around me, and they'll go, yay, I've got their attention, so I'm going to do more of that because they're recognizing this. Or they'll go and hide a possession of yours, they'll take something away and hide it, and then you'll ask them to bring it back and it comes back and it's, yay, they're aware I'm around them. So from that perspective, they can learn to get our attention in different ways. Or they may inspire you to turn the TV on, you turn it on and their name is mentioned. Their first name is mentioned, and it's their way of trying to find ways of bringing their awareness to you that they are around you. They have the abilities to do all of that, but I guess they're just going to work with what works as well. So yes, they'll try to get better at it because they want to connect with you. They want that relationship with you, even though we may not be able to necessarily feel that relationship with them all the time. I've tried to cover an awful lot today. I've tried to cram a heck of a lot in, and I understand that it might have been a roller coaster to stay with all of the information that I brought. But I know that the spirit world is a world of love, and this world is the same as the spirit world, if only we are open and aware of it. And the connections we have through those bonds of love, they are never ever broken. Anybody who we've shared time with, anyone who we've shared experience with, anyone who we've shared that bond of love with, is always connected to us, can never be separate from us. And they are only a thought, a whisper away. And because we have that connection, they hear our thoughts, they know our thoughts, and they take an interest in your lives. And it's what you said about the fact that you all come together here. They know that. The fact that you all have that in common. You all have the loss of a child in common. They know that. They will have their own little meeting as well when you're having yours, so that they can, they can say, look, they're all getting together. Why don't we all get together and we can watch and we can engage and we can maybe inspire the mind of that speaker. See if we can just touch his mind with some thoughts and ideas as well. So absolutely, I believe that happens. So know that we are never alone. Know that your loved ones in spirit, no matter what age they pass at, they are progressing, they are growing, they are learning, they are always connected to you, and they will always be there for you. Love cannot be dissolved, cannot be separated, cannot be broken. We cannot die for the life of us, and those bonds of love cannot disappear. But most of all, because you love them, they exist within your heart. That's where you'll find them. And whenever we look within our hearts to see those we care about and those we love, they'll be there. They'll hear it, they'll know it, they'll be there. So I do hope in some small way my words this evening have helped you. As I said at the beginning, when I was first invited to do this talk, I said, am I the right person? Do I have anything I can share that would help people who are grieving, help people who've suffered a loss, help people cope with something that I don't truly understand because I've never experienced it. I don't truly understand because it's not part of my earthly experience. But my guide said to me, you know a lot about this. You can help. Put your hand up and go for it. So I'm glad I came. I'm glad if anything I said this evening may have helped you in some small way. And if nothing else, it's been wonderful sharing time with you. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I do hope you've got lots from it, and I hope that you found what I've said helpful. I will post links to the other videos in the series on children in spirit in the description and comments below, and I'll also post a link to the Helping Parents Heal website. If you've enjoyed today's video, do hit the like button, do leave me a comment. If you like my teachings, do subscribe to the channel, and do check out my other videos on the channel. If you want to support the channel, then check out my courses, product study program, available from my website and store. I will put links in the description and the comments below. So I do hope that you found this video helpful. I hope you can take lots from it, and I look forward to seeing you all again in the next one.